morning from Meguro.
We're in Meguro today, and this is the river. I don't know which one.
It's Meguro Kawa.
Oh, thank you.
Meguro River. Yeah.
So we're walking to a couple bakeries today, and then food.
Yeah, so we're gonna be walking along a strip that are the end points, like where we're gonna start the day and then end the day. It's just 15 minutes apart on a strip, but we're just gonna walk like all around the surrounding area to get our steps in and to not just keep walking back and forth on the same strip.
Yeah, and we're gonna see some mini pigs today. Alright, stop number 1. We're gonna get pastry here, and then from a couple other places, and then eat them at yet another place. Cheese cookie. Ordered that one, and that one. We told ourselves we would only buy 1, and we ended up buying 3. And we still have 2 more bakeries to go. And
Plus a cafe.
Plus a cafe. And the plan is to eat all of this at the cafe.
The bakeries, I think we can just get one thing because they'll be like more palm size.
Yeah.
But these were so tiny. Well, that's what we tell ourselves.
888. We're here. Le bleu et le. It's definitely not right.
No, absolutely not right.
Le bleu et le boulangerie. This was a very small neighborhood bakery that we came across on the way. It had a really nice selection, and it was kind of just open air. So all the bread was laid out for you to grab, all the bread that they had baked that day.
It's the kind of bakery where it makes me think that they sell out at the end of every day. And for this one, we definitely pushed ourselves to just get 1. We would have gotten way more, but we were like, no, we're picking up a lot of pastries. So we literally only got 1 thing, but it was probably the best thing.
It was hard to limit ourselves, man.
Delicious.
That was a challenge. We got a meguro roll.
Yeah,
It's like a fun word
play on
play.
words, yeah. And we would have gotten more, but this was our self-control.
Yeah, it took an immense amount of self-control to not get everything else. It's just we have to hit more places, and we got a bunch to eat, so we can only do 1. Thank you. All right, well, they're closed. So that's the second thing closed today. Oh well. Redirection. We're gonna keep going to go to the factory in Labo cafe or something or other. All right, we made it to factory in Labo. That's so cute. It's got like trees in front of it. Like trees. It's got like trees. The interior design of this place was amazing. It is part coffee factory, but also cafe. It's got these nice trees on the outside. Even though it's next to a main road, it doesn't feel like it. And then so you order downstairs, and upstairs is where you can put away your dishes, but also where you can find seating. And there's seating in the sun, there's seating up against the window. We saw a lot of people just chatting or doing work here.
What's nice is that it wasn't really loud in there other than at the coffee making spot, but like as far as in the seating area, it wasn't very loud because everyone's just kind of keeping to themselves or like their little table group. I had ordered a iced coffee with milk, and then we also got a custard because there was another bakery that we wanted to hit, but it was closed that day, so we were like, you know what, it's okay, we can get a custard.
Everything about this was such a nice vibe. If you're into, I guess, coffee house culture, which I don't know if we could say we're experts on, but we really liked it. And I felt like this was the vibe that so many coffee houses try to go for.
come here again. It's so good. I mean, it wasn't even just here because we got a bunch of other stuff. So like, I wish we could redo entire days.
It's a really cool spot. The interior is
Unmatched.
so nice.
So beautiful. So relaxing.
Bye bye. This place was so good. So vibey. I mean, look at this shot. We're cutting through back alleys. They're so cute. That's a main street over there. There it is. Shopping center. We might eat, we might snack, we might fool around. As in, eat and snack at the same time. Whoa. Alright, so that's one way. And this is another. Look how long that goes. A shoe store called Mexico. This wasn't in the plan, but we're gonna eat some ramen right off this shopping street. It's one of those vending machine ones. I'm just gonna get the basic ramen.
I think we're the last people to get open seats because now there's like a couple people behind us waiting.
It's nice when things just kind of work out that way. This is my funny little observation, but in this area, Meguro, I'm seeing a lot more LA hats versus I was seeing more New York hats in like Shibuya, Shinjuku. So I'm wondering why, like why choose one city over the other? I'm so curious.
That is so rich.
It's rich. It's almost eggy, but I don't think there's egg in here. But that's how rich it tastes. That is just a rich broth. And this is like your standard bowl of ramen, dude. So good. Oh my god.
So good.
Frienditas, if you care. Synchronicity.
Frienditas, if you care.
We're intentionally taking back roads instead of major roads just to see the quieter neighborhoods. And we're seeing really cool buildings.
Every building looks different here. There is a cohesive style, but every building looks different.
It all has character. And just like that, we're leaving a little residential area into a park. So this is like the central eye meeting area, and there's fields that way. Yeah, but we're gonna go that way. So yeah, we're gonna check this out, but we're gonna kind of walk through it because we're still on our way to the mini pig appointment.
Minipig.
It's a hill. We're not seeing a lot of hills here, but sometimes they'll come up out of nowhere. It's an exercise. So for the process, they sit you down, you get a drink that came with your ticket purchase, and they put blankets over you and have you sit around the perimeter of a room, and then the pigs are let out. We went to Capybara Cafe before this one in a previous video, and that one felt much calmer. I know it's a bit of a gray area when it comes to these animal cafes and ethics, and we wanted to just see what it was like for ourselves. seeing this, we can understand the concerns that I think the pigs were maybe a bit overwhelmed too often with the amount of changes in people. So they were mostly looking for a lap to sleep in. But they were very, very cute. And for the most part, really well behaved given their situation.
Overall, the pigs were incredibly sweet and well behaved, and they came to us, so you know, it wasn't really like everyone was required to just sit the whole time and the pigs had to approach them. What I would have done is maybe like have a bigger space for them to roam around more, or maybe less pigs so that there wasn't so many of them kind of, you know, on top of each other. So yeah.
For lap space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe as far as recommendation,
if you really love pigs, like maybe, but I mean, it can be overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the pigs are also overwhelmed, you're probably going to be overwhelmed as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the workers did seem like they were doing their best, and they would, you know, make sure people weren't too handsy with the pigs or anything,
Mm-hmm.
and spread them around. But yeah, like you're saying, I think a bigger space and maybe less pigs at a time
Mm-hmm.
would help everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a shrimp
Ebi nikuman.
nikuman, and it's at this place.
Ebi nikuman.
Very nice. And we gotta heat it up for a minute and 15 seconds later. So we just got the meguro jubang,
And the hara donuts.
and the hara donuts, yeah. So we're on our way to the wrestling themed steakhouse to end the day. It has been a day. Wow.
That is a phrase.
Yo, this might be the line for this steakhouse. I don't know if we can have it in us. So yes, we are gonna wait in line for the steakhouse.
I think this is the first time we're gonna wait in a line. But it's wrestling themed, has great reviews, and it's the end of our day, so there's nothing else for us to do.
It's true. This is where Bobby Burke has been hiding this whole time. Crazy. This steakhouse went all out with their wrestling theme. You can see pictures on the ceiling, on the walls, all of people who've come here, wrestlers, wrestler memorabilia. We're not familiar with the wrestling world, so we just figured it's all related in some way. But yeah. Look, even the seats are like this like rubbery thing. So funny.
It's so creamy. Okay. That's good. I love Japanese corn soup. It's so good.
There's like a slight sweetness to it. It's so good. So creamy, simple, a little bit warm. I really like it. Here it is. We both ordered the half-pound steak and rice. It is sizzling. That butter looks fake. It looks like a commercial, like Play-Doh, and it was so good. It came with corn soup as well, so we had that beforehand, and then we went to town.
Even though we were in the line to start, it moved within like 30 minutes and then we were sat. We got our food within like 10 minutes about. it felt kind of like what you'd think as an experience watching The Bear, if you've watched The Bear. It's a well-oiled machine. They have their whole process like down to a science of how they move, how they take orders, how quickly they make the food. Yeah, very, very well efficient and well flavored, delicious, would come again.
And the steak is so easy to eat, so tender, juicy. God, we are putting it away quickly. So it's kind of like eat, get in, get out. I just finished eating and they quickly took the plate away. It's very quick.
I'm still eating. That was delicious.
Truly.
Amazing. Amazing.
We were thinking about how this can seem maybe corny in the States, but here it's kind of fun.
Like, even though it's a wrestling themed restaurant, it's not like, oh, that's all it is, but the food kind of sucks or it's like weird.
Yeah.
It's top quality food.
Yeah. The food is the focus, and then they kind of made a wrestler theme around it. We don't recognize the wrestlers,
it's like,
but
well, there's John Cena right there.
yeah.
But it's like wrestler renowned. I feel like wrestlers came here because it was a steakhouse first, and then they probably just kept coming.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the story. We don't know for sure, but yeah.
It's delicious, and they're really quick, efficient, and they're really nice to you too. I mean they're quick, so they can't like chat you up necessarily, but they're very nice. It was delicious. So
10 out of
another fabulous day in Meguro.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, like and subscribe.
Tell us you love our food. Okay, bye.
Bye.